We're Rhett and Claire, two little South Africans who left home in 2018 to chase our dreams of full-time travel. After teaching English in Vietnam and working remotely from Bali, we've crossed the Pacific to see what it's like to live and work from Mexico for a month. Our adventures kick off in Mexico City, then we're off to soak up the sun in the gorgeous seaside town of Puerto Vallarta. Next up, we'll be exploring the stunning destinations of Tulum, Bacalar and Playa del Carmen in the Yucatan Peninsula. Despite the mixed reviews we've heard, we're eager to explore and discover the charms of Mexico City, our first destination.
What is it that you first think of when we say Mexico City? Is it tacos, tequilas, margaritas, and mariachi bands? Is it an overpopulated metropolis with nothing much to do? Or is it a super dangerous city run by drug lords that you wouldn't dare to visit? Well, we're here to see it for ourselves and give you our honest thoughts and first impressions. This series was filmed in 2022, so ignore the masks. We flew to Mexico City with Aeromexico from Miami, and it was a 5-hour-long flight. When we landed, Red was granted a 90-day free visa on arrival with his British passport, and I got a 180 free visa with my Irish passport. Apparently, all foreigners generally get a 180-day free visa on arrival. We just visited Mexico City in 2022, and this was a very strange period for visas. We pre-booked a hotel and an airport pickup on Booking.com. The lady met us in the airport, walked us through, and even helped us get a $10 unlimited data SIM card from a small shop in the airport. We highly recommend booking an airport pickup through Booking.com. It was an amazing service. The very first thing we noticed was that barely anyone speaks English. You'll need to practice some basic phrases. Luckily, Red learned some Spanish on the plane through the Babbel app and through binge-watching Narcos. We got into the taxi and our driver couldn't speak a single word of English. Luckily, we had the Google Translate app downloaded and we recommend you do the same.
Our biggest concern coming to Mexico was safety, as so many of their cities are on the list for the most dangerous cities in the world. Our very own home city is also on the list though, so we know what it feels like to be in a dangerous place and we're hyper aware of our surroundings as a result.
Our Uber driver just closed all the windows, said we're going through a dangerous area.
He explained through Google Translate that this area wasn't safe at all and that he had tinted windows and wanted them closed.
Our hotel was Hotel Flamencos, and it's just a 5-minute walk from the historical square. It was $60 a night, breakfast, Wi-Fi, gym, and workspace included. We booked 3 nights and wow, we found a goodie.
Must say, this is a very cool hotel. We got a full body mirror, nice cool little ladder. It seems to be like an African theme. I love the rhinos, that makes it the African theme.
My favorite African animal.
Nice side tables, really good. The shower is massive.
Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? How modern is that?
This shower is huge. You could literally lay down on the floor and just like stretch here. And not even touching the end of the shower. Yeah, it's like a 2 meter by 1 meter shower. Nice basin with a big mirror again. Hair dryer, plugs to plug. This is the US plug again. And I was wondering about that. That's good. Like big toilet area. Sheesh. Oh yeah, and then there's a massive TV.
The menu doesn't look so expensive.
The menu doesn't look expensive?
Compared to South Africa, that's not bad.
Okay.
So 3 tacos is 85 pesos.
Okay.
Which is like 70 rand.
Less, yeah.
65 rand. That's cheap!
Not bad, eh?
Bloody hell, we don't get tacos that cheap. In Cape Town, 3 tacos.
Mm-hmm. Is that what you're having for dinner?
I think so. I want tacos.
And then there's a coffee machine and a coffee making area, coffee kit. I don't know. There's like sachets in there, I guess, some water. Yeah, and then we've got a little fridge around the corner here. I guess if we can do a little bit of shopping. Let's see if it's got anything in it. Nope. So we'll buy some fruit and some waters and stuff. Let's turn, is it on? Yes, it's on, good. Let's go check out the co-working and gym area and the restaurant. We just came down to the restaurant. It's really beautiful here. We're sitting by the open window, taking in the scenery from outside, just getting a feel for the city and the vibe. We've got a plate of chips?
Tortillas.
Is it hot? Is it
A
pica?
little.
A little pica. A lot pica.
Muy bien.
Muy bien.
I'm doing that right.
Oh my goodness. What? 100 meg?
Nice, Mexico.
Let's check what the
Let's see.
upload speed is. Does it beat America? Yeah.
Whoa.
Very good, very good. Wow. Wow.
That's hectic.
They look delicious.
Full of meat.
Very yummy. Oh my goodness. I think I could eat these at least 3 times a day.
We will. Tacos are abundant here in Mexico, apparently. Like everywhere.
Terry was jealous I had some tacos, so she decided to get her own. First day in Mexico. This one's a little intimidated by the city. And now we're in the historical area, we're at the bottom of it. We've been told by Finn not to go further south than what we are now, so we're wondering if it's going to be safe to walk a little north, you know, to all the historical landmarks. So we're going to quickly check with the reception if it's going to be alright. It's a little nerve-wracking.
Yesterday was a bit of a new experience to us. We've never had Uber drivers that acted that way before, and there were so many police out on the streets and lots of like roadblocks, and they wouldn't let us go down certain streets, and they were holding huge guns. So I was like, whoa, we're in Mexico now.
Shit's real here.
Guys, I can confirm that Mexico City feels so safe, especially in this area, that I was able to bring out the camera. There's so many people here going about their business. There's so many beautiful, colorful fabrics, so many historical buildings behind us, and I've just seen the biggest flag I've ever seen in my whole life. Whoa! Okay, wait, it actually looks pretty small
Whoa,
in the
it's
camera. I cannot tell you how big this flag is. It's actually ridiculous. It's beautiful. And this building behind it, this is the Independence Square. There are so many gorgeous buildings behind us. This one is actually my favorite.
And then there's
So
the
far.
National Palace over there.
Then around here, National Palace. And yeah, I actually don't know what most of these buildings are. There's so many of them. Now it's time to maybe grab a drink.
Get some lunch, I reckon. We're going to go
Yeah.
to the Museum of Fine Art, and it's incredibly beautiful.
Woo!
Let's go check it out.
Loving it so far. And this, honestly, Mexico City feels so safe.
This is the touristy area, so it's going to be super safe. There's a lot of policemen on like every corner. There's just a lot of tourists, a lot of locals. Everyone's just doing their business, taking photos, so we kind of fit in. What a beautiful place to have some drinks at Cafe Don Porfirio.
In the Sears Mall, it is gorgeous. And we're really high up.
Yeah, we're opposite the Palacio de Bellas Artes, which is like the Palace of Fine Arts.
It's beautiful to look at. So this restaurant basically just serves drinks, which is fine. That's what we needed. And then we're going to get some food soon. Let's go. Whoa, it's nice.
What is that?
Agua horchata.
Agua.
Agua. Horchata. Horchata.
That's so good, Chad.
What is that?
That's so good.
Pruébela. Sí.
Sí.
Je n'ai pas parlé français.
Okay. No, we don't either. South Africa.
Ah, son de ciudad.
Yeah.
Ah, oh.
Yeah. Uno?
Horchata. Grande? Chica.
Chica. For those that don't know, in South Africa we do not learn Spanish. There's not even a hint of Spanish in South Africa, so this is a totally new language for us.
And I keep saying dua instead of dos
No,
because Indonesia is dua Yeah, I keep getting confused between them.
It tastes like liquid donut.
First Corona in Mexico for the boys. Cheers. What's the word? This is a chicken taco apparently, and then chicken gringas as well. That was a good little afternoon snack. It was 260 pesos for one taco, 2 drinks. Welcome to behind the scenes editing and dinner with Rita and Claire. Nice burger, hamburguesa with some fries which are really good. Both of these burgers cost 180 pesos,
For both of them.
90 each, which is around 70 rand. So geez, it's a lot of food for 70 rand. I'm happy with this.
Time
Are
to
you
eat
gonna
chilies.
eat that? You kidding? No, you can't be serious, Chad. Be careful.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That was stupid.
Anyway, gonna dig in and call it a night. After a relaxed first day in the city, we decided to book a tour that was on offer at our hotel. We thought it would be a great opportunity to learn more about the city and do some of the more touristy things. We started off by visiting a few historical buildings and even some impressive Aztec ruins. But then we ended up in a gift shop and we were basically funneled through and expected to spend money. It's a pity tours do this kind of thing. Unfortunately, this happened multiple times on this tour, and for that reason we can't really recommend you do it. Regardless though, we got to see and learn a lot about the history of Mexico City, and especially got to witness the impressive Teotihuacan ruins, an ancient Mesoamerican city built in the first half of the first millennium. At the time, it was the largest city in the Americas. The tour also took us to eat at a Mexican buffet where we heard our first mariachi band and got to try some famous tequila, of course. Mexico City's past is divided into 3 distinct historical periods: the Aztec era, the Spanish colonial period, and the modern era. Each period has left its mark on the city's architecture, culture, and traditions. In the Aztec era, the city was known as Tenochtitlan and was the capital of the Aztec Empire. When the Spanish arrived in the 16th century, they destroyed much of the Aztec city and built a new city on top of the ruins. This period is known for its colonial-style buildings, churches, and plazas. The modern era began in the 20th century and is characterized by the city's growth, modernization, and the emergence of new architectural styles. A shocking fact about Mexico City is that it's actually sinking at an alarming rate of 40 centimeters each year. The impact of this is clear to see with a lot of the buildings in the historical center slanting to one side. From the ancient ruins of the Aztecs to the modern skyscrapers of today, Mexico City is probably the most historically interesting place we've visited, and we highly recommend you add it to your bucket list. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. We'll be exploring what the city has to offer remote workers and digital nomads.